So it was like one of the first miniature type games, like live.
We're live.
I'll just say, I mean, this gives us more geek cred anyway. I mean, yeah, no, I feel that guys, Star Wars CCG collection tiers, because sure, the games are dead. But you know what? Like, I've got a friend, he's a little bit older than me. We just, we saw all those games, right? And we distinctly remember them, but we couldn't afford them, right? Like, we were also of an age where we couldn't spend the money, right?
Yeah.
So we all are trying to collect, like, retroactively all these dead games to build workable decks to try to at least, like, enjoy them, like, just for a lark, right? Like, we're not
That's
collecting
what we
them,
call
right?
the nostalgia curve in my side of business, because every 20 to 30 years things come back and you're like, why do people care about this now? Because you get nostalgic. You want to buy the things from your childhood. They come back around. They either try to make remakes of it, or you're finally able to buy it because you're like, I'm an adult. I have disposable income.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why the fuck did I just buy a Super Nintendo?
My dad's not a cell
I'm an
phone.
adult with disposable income.
But yeah, the nostalgia curve of 30 years ago, like when Magic came out and all the other CCGs came out and they all the other games died. There's some fun games in there, So I'm always interested in finding these older collections. So my favorite games are like Deadlands, Blood Wars, and Guardians. Those are my three favorite. I think they're solid games, and there's no way they could have survived. But I got a pile of them.
We sometimes even have sealed boxes of old card games at the shop in our basement.
Nice.
Because we've tried to sell them on eBay, and sometimes people don't care. So if you give me a list of things, I can look through.
Sure.
I still have sealed packs of Star Wars shit. I found.
I might be interested. We will switch. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, David.
We had sealed boxes of not alpha Magic, but no,
just kidding.
but like the dark. And a couple of the other like within the first 5 sets are under lock and key at my old job. They were in a special
No, I remember.
We have lock and
Ross
key, but in the graphic novel section.
Oh no, not there.
Oh,
the other.
I prefer the TV show though.
Okay. Oh no, well the Magic boxes you actually do see those from time to time now. Those are still worth something. But I have. I mean, this is probably not worth anything, but along the same lines, I went home recently. And I knew I had one box. I actually have two. I have 2 boxes of unopened Vampire, the first game.
Oh, the card
Jihad.
Game.
Yeah, Ooh. Jihad, not Vampire the Masquerade. Jihad boosters unopened. 2 boxes. Yeah.
Nice.
That's absolutely worthless.
Yep.
Totally
worthless.
Hidden.
Incompatible, and I don't even know if the game was any good. I didn't even play it. So, but I have Dune. I got Dune CCG.
Yeah,
that's worth something to you.
I do. I would like to play it and see how good it is because
for some reason.
I'm not sure. I honestly
games are very just like their films.
Oh, I got another copy
of the 80s one. It's so cheesy.
I got another copy of the Dune 1979 board game, so I've got 2 now sitting in my apartment.
And yet we haven't
played.
Yep. I've got 4 versions of that same game.
Nice.
And yet we haven't played.
It's supposed to be really good. I mean, I've seen people play
playing tonight.
It takes forever.
D&D.
Are we?
Not only are we playing D&D, we're playing my favorite D&D.
What?
D&D.
We're on fire.
The ship.
We're sinking.
We're not playing 3rd edition. What are you talking about?
D&D equipment management session.
And then it's Dungeons and Dragons equipment management division.
That doesn't fit there. It's too long.
Where's our bard?
Jeff Goldblum.
Good segue, guys. All right, let's do it.
What's his name? Watterson?
Sam Waterston?
Sam Waterston, yeah.
Don't worry, I got Sam. Do I own inexplicably multiple seasons of Law and Order? Yes, I do.
Breaks my heart, Law and Order.
You know what broke
It
my
should.
heart?
In memory of Jerry Orbach.
Clerks
God.
3 I just saw, and it is so good. And
yeah, I've heard it's amazing.
It's my brain is just man.
Sorry, a quick Jerry Orbach fact. because I have season 2 inexplicably. He played for several seasons. He played a public defender.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really funny too. He looked like this. He was a slob as both. It was pretty funny.
He looked completely different. Not the same character.
Oh, I thought he switched side.
No, completely different character.
He was a lawyer. He wasn't a cop. There's tons of actors who appear like all over the series constantly.
They do, but my favorite is because Jared Orbach is the best.
Yeah. Well, I think he originally actually auditioned for a bigger role, and he didn't get it because I think Sorvino got it instead.
Yes.
And then when Sorvino quit,
Sorvino, and you know who else?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Noth. We forget Chris Noth was around.
I remember.
Didn't he end up
the original?
Criminal
Everywhere. No.
When they brought that back or something? Yeah, I think
he did. He was
supposed to get his own spin-off, and then it didn't work out.
Yeah. So, Criminal Intent for the first 2 seasons, it was Bugman from Men in Black.
Vincent D'Onofrio, yeah.
Right, Bugman from I Said What I Said, yep.
More.
Edgar.
And then he flipped out, and
he's
they
the Kingpin.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, that is so far beyond the period when he was supposed to be still involved, because, like, I think there was like a TV movie, and in the TV movie he like completely like flips out at the end, and he actually gets fired. And the premise was going to be he was going to get knocked down to beat cop, and they were going to do a beat cop version of Chris Noth show, and then that never happened. So he just appeared for like 10 years, and then he showed up on the one you guys are talking
about. Like the plot of I've never seen it, but is that the plot of The Rookie with Nathan Fillion? He's
actually a rookie in that.
All right, I don't know.
Anyway,
you guys like my shirt? It's Adventure Time. It's Jake's
Adventure Time. Okay, that's another good segue to bring us back.
Making bacon pancakes.
Okay, that's not good. That takes us away. Okay. I fire magic missile. I'm attacking the darkness.
There's no more darkness.
You deal 3 damage to. No, it's still dark. As they descended deeper and deeper into the bowels of El Diablo.
Nice. You got my reference.
Do you know who that is?
No.
That's Dan Harmon and Rob Schraub. That's a D&D game that they
Rob.
Well, no wonder. Oh man, I've listened to that skit so long.
Yeah.
So good.
Anyway, your boat is how the French say, les fucked up.
Yeah.
I was curious.
Did you think I was going to say les incompetents?
No, I was genuinely wondering if you were going to say like dilapidated, and I was like, please.
I don't think that's a French word.
Dilapidated? I think so.
They don't say dilapidated in French?
No, I don't think they do.
I don't think they could.
I think it's Québécois.
Dilapidated. Dilapidement.
We just lost all our French-speaking.
Non, viens, retourne, tout ça va bien. It is a Latin origin.
That doesn't mean it's French.
But they can still say dilapidated. It's just in ruins. That's what they literally say.
I didn't say it was French. I said it's a Latin origin. Is Latin French?
Pamplemousse.
Exactly.
Gratin.
I'm just kidding.
I'll tell you what, it's not
Basque.
Basque.
Etymology.
It is not Basque. You got it.
I don't get that.
I always joke that you could call somebody a dilapidated chair in French, and it will sound like the most romantic thing ever.
Arrêté.
Jesus,
stop.
Me and Eric have just been tossing random French.
Oh my god!
Last minute, so.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I couldn't remember it, and then I saw it, and it instantly came flooding back. Délabré. Une chaise délabrée.
Je suis un chien.
Yeah, that is one. In disrepair.
Doesn't chaise mean chair?
I said chien. Dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
So if you came up to somebody like, tu es une chaise délabrée, they'd be like, wow, they think I'm hot. And really, like, you are an absolutely dilapidated chair.
I mean, that's how I got together with my boyfriend. I just kept saying French
Call them
things.
a chair?
Yeah.
Nice.
In French, though, so he didn't know what it meant.
I think that works better for women than men. Because if women
100%.
Actually, no. Maybe it does work both ways. Telling somebody there's something worth sitting on is probably.
Steve, you need to add more French
Depends
words.
on.
Call me a dilapidated chair because I'm ready to go.
I gotta find some instructions or something.
Call me a dilapidated chair because both my legs are broken.
Here we go.
Sorry, I know that we're
Amazon card.
Live,
all right, let's see.
But my favorite thing
For
is
a Jerte, a Votra,
I'm always ready to go right when we go live, and I just let the chaos.
Amazon.ca redeem.
no. But one of my favorite things happened recently, which is that my
caravan.
never mind. I'm keeping it to myself.
All right. So I know it says on my character sheet that I have blue eyes, but I changed it to gray.
Blue eyes, black dragon.
Okay.
Blue eyes, white dragon. Red eyes, black dragon. That's what it was. And then blue eyes, white dragon.
What the fuck? Are you talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's from Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
We were still doing the D&D skit. I keep trying to bring us back. Okay.
Listen, I'm not the one who has to fix your fucking ship, okay?
Oh, yeah.
It's my job.
Yep.
I don't know if you're going to do that alone.
Well,
no, I definitely can't. But
Boat
I can't,
Improvement
however.
Edition.
It tiered me out. I'm like really strong. I got big muscles. I
But
can
you're
use the hammer.
saying that we still have a magical darkness surrounding the ship?
No, I just mean it's dark as in like it's rainy and stormy and stuff like that.
I don't
It's a
care.
dark and stormy night.
Okay, wait. What's happening? Let's just.
We crashed and we're in the ocean.
I mean, I'll just read what I wrote on fucking Twitter, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Probably a good idea. Let me scroll. All right. So, the party is on an airship, and the airship was caught in a sudden storm on the Sea of Swords. You got in a fight with pirates. The pirates popped the balloon that allows the airship to do the air part of the ship. And then that caused the ship to fall. And then you lit
a normal ship,
the enemy boat on fire, ship on fire. And then so everybody there died. And that ship is...
Yeah, so them on our ship. Tell it right. We killed them too.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. They tried to jump over. We just...
Yeah. It was not... It was a little, little this, little that, razzmatazz. No biggie. But your ship is in real bad shape. Your hull is damaged. Your balloon is completely deflated. Good luck with that. Other parts of the ship are damaged. You're still in a storm. You're also... One of the things we did right before we left last week is you decided to roll to navigate and then failed, so you're lost at sea.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Yeah, the storm hasn't abated. So let's see how much damage there is on each of the ship's systems. Or I guess... so your hull is at 61 of 200. Your helm is at 33 of 50. Your balloon is destroyed. And your propeller is at half of 75. So 33 out of 75 is gone.
Okay, so 2 of our things are at like 50%. The other 2 are very fucked.
Mm-hmm. If this was FTL, you'd be fucked.
I get that reference.
Yeah.
I'm going to go downstairs and see if we have booze.
Well, why don't you roll a perception or investigation check to find liqueur?
I will.
Investigation.
18.
Well, that's pretty good. The boat is obviously the boat. It's a boat. It is
now.
It's a raft now.
No, it's still a boat. It is, designed for sailing through the air. It's at this point you realize maybe not perfectly watertight, and you are taking on water. Also, definitely not designed to drop 40 feet suddenly. So a lot of things are broken in here. Like the whole alchemist lab. That's pretty fucked up.
I didn't even know we had one.
We had
the original owner was an alchemist.
That's true. That's fair.
It was this whole thing.
I like how Bambi's rethinking everything. We had an alchemist lab.
No,
She knew that.
Bambi knew that.
Do we still have an alchemist? Where's the...
I'm the alchemist.
No, the original alchemist.
No, the original alchemist
He's
died
dead.
like 200.
Bambi's like,
probably-
I'm the
probably
Full
100
Metal
years ago.
Alchemist.
I thought we're okay. Never mind.
Where's
No,
my brother?
Yes, but is the captain still kicking?
Marilee is unconscious.
Oof.
All right.
Where is
How
she?
about? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Down below. Below is where the helm is.
All right.
You'd think it would be up top, but it's not. For some reason, the helm is actually down below.
Row your broken boat gently across the sea. Merrily, 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 merrily. Knock the fuck out down below.
You guys ever
All right.
played Sea of Thieves?
Yes.
No.
You know when your ship's taking on water?
Oh,
in
I
Sea of
understand.
Thieves?
Okay, look, I get it. I'm just not impressed. I drag Marilee's unconscious body to the top, and I mention that we are sinking to whoever it may concern, and then I sit down and cast Prayer of Healing because I think I'd be able to see everybody now that I've brought her up.
Keep in mind that takes 10 minutes.
I know, but it's
Okay.
the best healing I can give right now. So.
Okay. So you begin incanting your prayer of healing?
Yes, and that's what I do. It's up to
Oh,
you guys to keep us afloat.
Kelemvor, you are so very big.
Should we put our captive?
Absolutely huge.
Should we?
I do need to make a cleric that's
Down here, I can tell you.
all right. I'm definitely incorporating that into my next cleric. Something ridiculous.
Should we,
My Tommy Wiseau cleric. Yes. Anyway, go on.
should we
you
move
what?
our captive into like one of their quarters or something so he doesn't fall off the ship?
You don't really have quarters. You don't have
doesn't-
quarters
Quarters are filling with water.
or anything like that. It's not that kind of...
Hmm.
Is that your most concerning thing right now? Is the person you...
It absolutely is not.
But
Can I start cartoonishly scooping water out?
okay.
Something
Yes.
to help,
Yes, you
like in
may.
a bucket.
Yes, you may. Begin... I believe they call it bailing?
Yes, it is called bailing.
Yeah.
So I want to go downstairs and do.
Is that why people say bail you out?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Bail out the
It's
boat.
100%. Yeah.
Really?
Subs, Vexius.
Yeah.
Woo.
Or
I didn't know that.
Thanks for the
Ooh.
sub.
Oh, Vex, thanks. Hey, bud.
Ooh, sub.
You're the best. Let's
Look
hope we're
at
not
these
going to
fucking
become a sub.
dudes.
Welcome to the
Okay.
front.
Um,
Our
session.
ship's fucked.
Yeah, I know.
our ship is very fucked.
A fun
Okay,
episode to
Eric,
tune
can
in
you
on.
title this episode Ships Fuck? No, you probably can't.
I totally
the
fucking
ship is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Beep, beep, beep.
Just hit
That's
the
a pretty
fan?
good
No.
title.
That would be if we went up.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got anything that could repair the
Okay.
ship, so I'm just going to work on the healing. So it's up
Ship
to you
hack.
guys.
Okay.
Well, I want to try and repair or do whatever we can.
Yeah.
Unless it's a lost cause.
Well,
but
you have
I
an
don't think
immediate
it is.
problem, and you have later problems.
I'll fix the immediate problem, which is the water.
Yeah. So I don't know what I can roll. So just so you at the end of the day, because you're the bosun.
Oh,
Yeah, there is a repair option. So
Right.
you can make a strength check with the carpenter's tools. We do have carpenter's tools. We may need to find them in the water, but we definitely have them.
Mhm.
And on a 15 plus, each damaged component of the airship gains 1d6 plus crew quality.
nice.
A component other than the hull that has 0 HP becomes functional again.
Cool.
Yes,
I already
so-
have a hammer.
So
I was
you
looking at my
cannot
inventory.
repair the balloon.
Not with that, but we
No.
do have weaver's tools for sail repairs.
Nice.
balloon.
So should I roll my
Not a
strength
sail,
then to see?
unfortunately. It
Oh.
specifically says the word sails. Balloons are not sails. You'll notice there are no rules for repairing balloons in there because
we gotta
that
take
didn't
it to
come in
someone
Ghost of
special
Salt Marsh,
to-
where I stole these rules
to
from.
repair it?
Sorry, real quick. Is the balloon? Is it magically
No.
created? No. Okay.
No.
So
It's magically
I'm not gonna worry about
delicious.
then I'm not going to worry about that right now. I am. We have carpenter's tool. We have carpenter's tools, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll go way down into the water. Is it obvious in the ship? Like, obviously the ship's not watertight, but like, are there obvious areas where water is leaking in, or is it just water everywhere?
Can you roll a wisdom check plus? Are you proficient in carpentry or any kind of ships? Any kind of like sailing vehicles? Something like that? A sailor check?
This is the one time when, like, in the future when we make characters, we'll rethink.
Sailor check?
I didn't need proficient to be on a ship.
Unfortunately,
none of us do.
In 3.5, I could go make a proficient sailor check.
Yeah, exactly.
In this game, there are proficiencies for vehicles, including land and water vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if they're a tool related to this, like carpentry, you know. If somebody had this sailor background, you know.
Well, I do.
What?
As a far traveler from Halrua, I do have a familial history as well as a societal history with balloons.
With balloons. Those are magical airships.
I'm sorry, are you telling me that somehow we can't have, there's no cross-pollination whatsoever? Don't you lie, I know there is.
First of all, there are next to no gnomes in Halrua, so don't give me that familial history.
My dad said that I was his kid.
All right. They have a population that's like 99% human, like 1% halfling.
No, I wasn't allowed in the lab a whole lot because of it. It's very upsetting.
Listen, you can make a wisdom roll.
With
if you don't have anything to add proficiency that you can think of to it, that isn't.
I have. I'm a tinkerer. I mean, so I do have I do have.
Are you proficient in everything but carpentry tools and sailboats?
No, I chose a single. I got a tool proficiency, and the tool proficiency was Smith's tools.
That unfortunately does not help here.
No, however, so here's what my argument is. I have a feature called Right Tool for the Job that allows me to magically create tools that are non-magical, but can be used within a space.
But does it give you proficiency in them?
No, but I think that I don't necessarily have proficiency, but I think that I should get something special because I'm very good at making tools and also using them.
It seems like you're allowed to make the tools, whether you know how to use them.
I'm sorry. Should I present you with my steel defender again? I made him with my own hands.
Does he know how to fix boats?
Don't be rude.
You still have inspiration, don't you?
Bailing the water out.
No, I believe I used it so that way we didn't die.
Okay.
So wisdom
I'm going to be occupied for 10 minutes. I see that things are not getting better. I will stop my spell, cast Unseen Servant, and have it bail water, and then restart my spell.
Thank you.
Well, I don't think I would be arguing with an omniscient god in the basement, in the bowels of the ship. To be fair.
What?
Oh, shit,
That's nothing to do with me.
Marcus, there's a ghost down here helping me.
It's the Forgotten Realms. You could be, you know.
Oh yeah. Eric, do that thing where you just pray to random gods. Do that again.
That was a different
so that's a
character.
15 wisdom check.
Oh, that was
15. Okay, yeah.
We were the same.
Not the bard.
Just channel the Witcher.
I mean, there is a god that you could try to appease out here.
Poseidon, Cthulhu.
Last time we tried to appease these stupid weather gods, it didn't work out.
Genuinely, I'm noticing a pattern with your group, and your group does not get along with the gods of fury.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that a long time ago too.
Oril, things like that. It just seems like you guys are at odds with the gods of fury.
Yeah,
so
gods
I mean, I
do
love
not
it.
tend to like us.
No. There are
gods, assholes for one thing.
Yeah, those are the asshole gods. But don't let them hear that because they will smite you. Bambi, a 15 is enough. There are 3 holes in the ship, 1 fore and 2 aft.
Okay.
almost certainly caused by the impact of when the boat came crashing down on the waves.
Great. So I'm going to move towards the aft, and I'm going to cast Mending on that hole.
Okay, that takes 1 minute.
Yep.
In that hole, girl. In that hole.
Is that what you want to use the Spelljammer rule for mending? Is that what I assume you're going for here?
That's when you jam the spell inside the hole.
Because normal mending repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch. This is a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn like small breaks.
Yeah, it's so long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
Okay.
You're telling me that it's...
Oh, no, the genuine question is how thick is a boat hull? Because that could be the... I don't know. How, could be a foot. I don't have to look at it. How thick is it?
Depends on what kind of ship it is.
Ship hull. Well, I know what kind of ship it is. It's like a caravel kind of thing. Well, modern ship. I don't want modern ship hull. Let's say like
it's a fantasy ship.
Sailing ship.
It can be whatever width you want it to be.
What's 1 foot in millimeters? No, I'm kidding. Hull of a wooden ship. Here we go. Yeah. Good old Cora.
You love to see it.
I mean, a foot is thick, so... This is... You won't see this kind of D&D anywhere else while the DM just looks up the thickness of hulls of different kinds of ships.
Now, that's every D&D I've ever played.
Yeah, but you don't see that on Twitch. They, like, edit that shit out or something.
Not us.
Well, they just go to a commercial break. Here's the commercial. Life sucks sometimes.
Come on down to Jerry's Ships. If you need a ship, Jerry's got a ship for you. Oh, boy.
That was interdimensional cable.
What's the one? Is like 2 brothers.
Ooh-wee!
Oh, wait, look at me. I'm Mr. Meeseeks.
Have you guys seen the newest season? So good.
I watched the first 2 episodes. I'm a bit of a stickler, Meeseeks. How's your short game, Jerry? Well, seeing as I can't find any information, I will allow it.
Yay!
Default.
No, it says it. It says it.
Start mending. Just start mending.
Yeah. Anyways, so I mend.
I said I would allow it.
Mend the
so I mend the
outermost
hole in the
6
aft
inches.
and allow the unseen servant to do its business as I move to the 2 holes in the.
Oh, it's just bailing water. I can't do anything. I mean,
It sounds so dirty.
I mean, yeah.
So
Bailing water?
Eric and I both went,
Yeah, 2 holes.
Oh.
Gonna let the unseen
I was
servant
ignoring
do
that part.
No, the unseen servant can't deal with that. That's my job.
So over a minute, the fibers of the hull start like reaching out and mending back together, like holes in the matrix, slowly reforming.
Nice.
My character doesn't get that.
That's just 1 hole. I need the unseen servant.
Yeah.
And I need Xanon to roll athletics checks.
Well, I'm gonna roll.
How does that work with... Okay, no.
Yeah, that is a great question. I assume it has some kind of strength score.
That would be a 22.
It has a strength of 2. Oh, no.
Well, that's -4?
-4. So athletics with -4.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll a d20 and...
It's like
That's
carrying
wrong,
it's
you're
carrying
good to go.
1 bucket at a time.
Meanwhile, Xanon's like,
What
do you get?
16 minus 4, so...
12?
12?
That's actually not that
Okay.
bad. That's pretty good.
That's a good
You
unseen.
rolled a 30 what, Xanon?
A 22.
22.
Because I'm not a 30. I wish.
Okay. So by my totally arbitrary and made up math, with the 1 hole mended between Xanon and the unseen servant, you haven't managed to bring the water level down yet, but you've managed to keep it from fully filling up the
And that's
but obviously, as the holes get mended, less water will be coming into the ship. But your rolls obviously directly impact, how much water is being removed from the ship.
Dana's got 2 buckets running upstairs.
If only we had Vessies.
Yeah.
I don't think waterproof shoes would help right now, Eric.
I think they would.
They're not watertight. That's the problem. Question: do you think that my Steel Defender would have the capability under the help action of assisting by carrying buckets of water up the stairs?
A Fantasia thing.
Is your Steel Defender capable of making its own athletics checks?
It can't. Yes, it does, and it has a +7 to athletics.
Wow.
Then yes, it can give someone else advantage on that roll.
Okay.
Give it to Xanon.
Yeah. So I think what's going to happen is the Steel Defender is going to kind of stand at the bottom of the stairs, and like have like a scooped up bucket ready for you guys, and then you grab it and you give him the empty bucket.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do.
The Steel Defender is quite heavy, so probably doesn't move a lot in the water. Good thing it's a Steel Defender now and not an Iron Defender, because it would have rusted.
Get rusty.
He would be a rusty boy.
And then you could call him Rusty.
Oil can.
He doesn't. The Steel Defender doesn't have a name. It's true.
That's why. And I want to make an artificer with it, because it wasn't that the dog on Scrubs too. The
Rusty? No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The golden
Look it up.
on Scrubs.
In the meantime,
still sinking.
It was Rowdy.
Rowdy. You are not sinking. You are maintaining buoyancy for the moment.
Buoyancy. 10 minutes are up.
It's been 1 minute. Is Marcus Wren doing anything?
I was going to try to charm our prisoner to see if he could use his magic to help us.
Well, he's currently unconscious.
I didn't think we knocked him out. I thought we just tied him up, right? Because he was all the way down.
Sure, you knocked him to 0.
I didn't do the finishing blows.
No, because they told me not to kill him or knock him out.
I thought we bashed him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, we tied him up at the end.
No.
That doesn't mean you didn't render him unconscious.
First. Yeah, I think we did bash him.
I'll be able to look up his hit points. You just got to give me a second. Untitled encounter.
There's a chance.
Untitled encounter.
Resume encounter. Ooh. The bandit captain has 1 hit point. Okay. So you're going to cast Charm Person on the bandit captain?
No, I was going to use my... No, I was just going to use my charisma to try and convince him and be like, good sir.
You want to die on a sinking ship?
You want to die here with us, tied up, or he was the magical guy, was he not?
He might. I gotta check.
He was the cool guy.
I think there was a druid and there was a captain. I think there were 2 different characters.
Yes, the druid and the captain are 2 different people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, his disposition towards you is hostile, as you can imagine.
And he is a captain.
But how hostile can you be to someone with a flute, right?
Pretty fucking hostile.
He's a pirate from Luskin. Pretty hostile.
Yeah. Like notoriously hate flutes.
Yet no longer has his own ship or crew. So,
we can be his new chipper crew.
We could be friends. You don't have to.
You want to make this person your captain?
No, I didn't say captain. No. Maybe we'll be more lenient with him.
It's like some Metal Gear Solid 5 shit where you like kidnap people and you're like, no, you join our side. You just have to spend some time in the brig. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
Totally normal.
It's fine.
What are they doing there? Oh, we just tell them how evil the other side is until they join us.
Yeah, they just watch a couple movies. It's nice.
Right.
It's nice. But maybe with some earphones on and some
their eyelids held open.
Yeah. So what?
Xanon runs up the stairs with 2 more buckets and says, "What are you waiting for?" Then runs back down.
I get it.
You just hear Marcus going.
I actually found that dice and now I don't know where to put it. All right, I'll be right back.
I know where the big D20 is in the other room. I'm not gonna grab it.
Need to make 1 pun per night, guys. You gotta let me have this.
Only 1?
Yeah.
At least 1. Steve, did you get a haircut?
Did I get a haircut?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, which Zelda game are you trying to finish on the Switch?
Breath of the Wild.
Ah, nice.
I always forget to check the chat.
That's a good game.
There's a requirement for him to do that because the Switch is in my house.
Ah, fair. Nice.
Nice.
I need to finish Skyward Sword. I bought it on the Wii, never beat it. So I bought it on the Switch, never beat it.
Never beat it.
A classic.
I'm trying to free all the Valkyries in God of War, and
Sweet Jesus, right? Sweet Jesus.
Okay, I got really close to beating the Muspelheim one. But then I died and I forgot to have a resurrection stone on me, and that hurt, so I turned the game off and I was like, time to play D&D!
Yep.
Yeah, I always hate when I forget to, like, find another resurrection stone.
I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is an Animal Crossing Disney game.
I saw that and I do kind of want it, but I also am afraid.
It's very addictive.
That's why I'm afraid.
And it's a little bit early, so there are a lot of bugs.
That's also the thing.
But it's so much fun.
You know what you all should get right now? Shameless plug time. You should get Wildflowers, which is now on Switch and PC. Because I know people that worked on that game.
I know. So a few people that I really like on the internet have been like plugging it super hard, and they've been saying really nice things about it.
Yeah, it's apparently very fun. You get to be like witches, and
love a witch.
You just, I don't know. It's very
you can also get on the App
Animal
Store.
Crossing. You run around a city.
What is this?
Wildflowers.
Yeah, it was actually in the App Store first, and now it's on Switch and PC.
WYLDE.
WYLDE. Flowers.
Sorry, this is
Put
a
it
game?
in the chat. Yeah.
This is also not sponsored, to be clear.
But if they want to sponsor,
yeah, just a lot of really, really wonderful people worked on that game. I know.
Hell yeah.
Why? Oh
Eric,
shit!
Are you gonna roll your diplomacy check?
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. I also would have.
Also, hell yeah to Fat Thor. Fat Thor looks very happy. And very scary. Mostly scary, to be honest.
I don't even see it on.
Like,
I don't see it on there.
accurate. Wildflowers?
Do,
What do you mean? Are you rolling?
yeah, I don't. Do I add
Product
anything to
placement
it?
is done, guys.
Diplomacy?
There is a diplomacy skill, and it would
It's
also
persuasion in 5e.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. So persuasion.
Oh shit! I just moved it. Oh, 19.
That's not gonna be enough.
Not enough. No.
You've done now. Of course, you're gonna say, "Yeah, but he attacked us." But you've done a lot of bad things to him since.
That's
like
true. I
beating
did
the
set
shit
him
out
on
of
fire.
Set him on fire. Set all of his crew and his ship on fire. Sunk his ship.
Oh,
How much water is in the area that he's in? Now that we've plugged a couple holes.
I mean, he's on the top deck with you.
Yeah. See, I meant like how much is it on us now?
Well, the water isn't on the top. Well, I mean, it's pissing rain.
Mm-hmm.
So
Knee high.
what?
Knee high or higher?
No,
Lower.
the water can't be knee high on the top of the ship. That
That's
would
true.
be.
That's true.
Then the ship
we would be underground.
Then the ship would be underwater,
That's true. That's true.
and you would be sinking with it.
How much below deck?
A lot.
Over a foot?
Over a foot? Yes.
I'm going to attach him to a chair and throw him down the lower deck.
Ooh, if I
All
wasn't casting a spell, I would be impressed.
Gonna get wet.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check, as you know he's not going to try and let you do that.
He's already tied up, right? Where's that?
Yeah, people can resist.
Cool.
You just, you know,
20.
wow.
Gonna have to keep an eye on this bard.
I rolled way higher than I thought I would with disadvantage, so I can't. Well, he might add up that much. So let's see. You rolled a total of 20, Eric?
Yeah, total.
Right. Show me your stats. Oh, he was close. He was close. 16 with disadvantage. All right, so you attach. Sorry, where are you getting a chair? Actually,
I assume there would be a chairs on the ships. I don't know why. Would you want to stand the whole time on an airship?
When was the last time you saw a pirate ship with a chair in the
or
game?
any like normal boat with a chair?
Oh, I've been on boats with chairs.
It's
But
not
an
a
airboat,
yacht.
an airship with a chair.
He's like, I've been on planes and they have chairs.
Planes have chairs.
You hot air balloons
Those
have
are
chairs.
Yeah, they have seats
Some
around
do.
the edge.
Yeah. What are air chairs? Just seats. Just seats, guys.
The problem with those chairs, though, is they're usually fastened to the deck. So.
The fact that air chairs. Ooh.
This is when you know I'm not that kind of white guy. I've never fucking even seen a hot air balloon before.
Sorry, I'm laughing at air chair, not the hot air balloon.
Air chair?
Okay.
I don't even. How many minutes has it been?
Oh, Wildflowers
Not
is
enough.
free on the App Store,
we're not
by the way.
even done minute 2
Yeah.
2 yet. I didn't think so.
Eric is apparently
Shameless
Marcus
plug.
Wren is looking for a chair to tie to this person.
Oh, we're gonna drown.
Do I have to roll,
No, we're not on my fucking.
roll for
Why
investigation?
do you think everything is hinging on Marcus Wren? You're just out here making merrily not die, which is very important because I love.
I'm pessimistic. I have a bad feeling about tossing prisoners around and things that could happen. So,
Says the man who commits torture.
well, I wouldn't have thrown him into the water. I would have just tortured him outright on the deck. It's safer.
I'm going to wait till the water raises a little bit more, and then I'm going to see if he wants to help us.
That's worse. That's worse for all of us.
We don't need his help.
All right, it doesn't matter. I'm still casting a spell. I'm ignoring it.
I'm gonna look over at Derelith and be like, I learned this from you.
You are bad students.
Xanon, an unseen servant, give me athletics. Xanon, you have advantage. Bambi, can you give me whatever you're rolling? Repair.
I don't have
thing?
to roll.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, another 22.
Because you have to swim from one end
Power
of
of
the ship to the other.
wildflowers compels me.
Keep in mind, okay, you look at me funny, like your boat is like not rocking fucking crazily right now in the storm. Like I've been
just
really
glad we're not
generous with
thinking.
not having you make balance checks in every round of combat and stuff like that.
Yeah, all the chairs would have fallen over at that point.
All
You
of the chairs fell
To
over.
die at the
They're
bottom of the
air
ocean. I get it.
Listen, the rolls will decide whether you go to the bottom of the Sea of Swords or not. I won't.
Sure, blame the rolls.
I'm not the arbiter of your fate, the dice are. I just put the obstacle in your path, and if you can't overcome it, well, then glug, glug, glug.
I think we should all switch to Worship of Tamora and...
I mean,
I
I've made
do
it
this.
clear what's going to happen. Dwarven bards. A whole campaign of dwarven bards. That's all we do. Ukuleles.
I'm just casting.
Well, one day they'll find a DM who wants to run that.
That's what we do.
That DM
What
is
are you-
Dave.
What are your checks? It's not, I don't want to run that.
Well, I guess we've all just got a new incentive to not die at the bottom of the ocean. Now haven't we, Dave?
I'm not killing you.
The dice are.
Somebody, I know.
That's some big Bart Simpson energy. I'm just wheeling arms towards you.
All right, well, let's play the game where nothing ever gets in your way, then.
I didn't say nothing should
let's
ever get in
play
our way.
The no drama game of D&D.
I didn't say that.
Where all the unicorns
deny.
walk with
He
each
stands for
other
drama.
and everybody holds hooves.
The other D stands for
Dilapidated.
Dragons. Dilapidated. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, problem
It
solved.
stands for
The
the dragons.
the dragons.
Dungeons,
That's
There.
Dungeons and the dragons.
dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. It's time to do.
You're listening to
Sweepstakes.
Dungeons and Dragons in the morning. Now with the weather report, Mordenkainen.
Still fucking
Can I
raining.
have some rolls? I've got one roll so far.
You got a roll from me.
Yeah, well, you didn't tell me what it was.
You can look at it. I said it straight out what I got, actually.
It's a trois.
That is indeed a trois, yes.
What did Darylith Fell get for
the audience who may not know?
2.
What are we rolling for?
Ooh. Well, they're trying to save the ship. I don't know.
Fair enough.
And it's not gone well this turn. Bambi is struggling to get to the other.
0 to athletics. I was never expected to do athletics in my life. I'm
wading through the water, and it's like,
Yeah.
level.
Bambi's probably swimming. Is why.
Bambi's shorties.
Have you seen? It's not a good movie, but have you seen Passengers with?
Yes.
You know when like they lose gravity and
familiar.
one person's swimming, and then gravity comes back and then they fall and all the water fall. It's like that's what's happening to you right now.
What's that creepy movie?
I know. It's a bad
It
situation.
was
Don't ruin it.
Is that the
Don't
one
ruin
with
it. I
Jennifer
haven't seen one.
Lawrence? Is that
Yes,
one?
Jennifer Lawrence and
And Chris
Star
Pratt.
Lord.
I had to Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was shut out of my mind, because like it seems like a fun premise, and then
Star-Lord,
you
man.
find out why, and then you're like, this is
Yeah. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I haven't seen it.
not good, bro. Not a good
I
look.
mean,
No,
It's
no,
not-
it's not a good look.
Don't
No.
watch it.
I feel like it's a creepy movie, which is why I want to watch it. So.
It is a
Not
creepy
really.
movie.
Uh,
Can confirm.
I
Not
thought it was-
creepy and like, ooh, spooky alien space.
Yes,
way.
it is.
No, no,
yes,
no,
it
no,
is
no, no,
exactly
no.
like that.
Look,
Yes,
look,
100%.
The ship's sinking. Let's focus on it.
Did I find
my,
a chair?
My unseen servant just spilt a bucket. I'm pretty sure.
Not mine.
I'm afraid there are no chairs on board this vessel, sir.
Son of a bitch.
There's a stool, but it is bolted to the floor.
Look, okay.
It's also under
this is-
3 feet of water
I just
and rising.
as the resident evil-thinking being in reality. Why do you need a chair, Eric? Just throw him into the water. He can't. You don't need a chair for this.
Well,
like, if you want to drown him, the water's like up to here.
I don't want
you
him to
only need
lie
a foot of
down and
water.
accidentally drown.
Yes, that would be a problem, but that's why you
That's
know.
why I want
you,
him in a chair so he could be upright and the water would
You could
raise.
waterboard him if you want. Just get a cloth. Okay, you know what? I'm not even
Where-
explaining
where are we
it.
gonna
Because
get
you're
a
the
cloth?
wrong
I
alignment.
get to go waterboarding with my friends this summer. We were really looking forward to going waterboarding, and it just didn't work out.
I continue with the third round.
It honestly it tortures me at night thinking I didn't get to go waterboarding.
Well, waterboarding in general is,
Well, I was thinking of going pro
Bambi,
and becoming a waterboarder.
Bambi, is it
Yes.
is it possible for you to make more tools that
I'll give you the CIA's number.
say if I want?
So I'm not.
We have our own.
I
CIA.
definitely can. However, I'm not using tools. I'm using magic
Trick is
to
you don't call a number, you just
fix
they
it.
find
fair.
you.
Fair enough.
But yes, I can. So if we resolve this immediate are we sinking issue, we can get to business. Yeah.
Fish stick in our chat said waterboarding for fun. Oof,
I know.
that's fair.
Well, you just get on in the water and go boarding. What's the problem?
Do you remember that Fish Sticks episode of South Park?
Oh yeah, not a gay fish.
Yeah, I can't believe it. That name just made me think about that.
Oof.
I'm sure it's related.
That doesn't age well. I mean, a lot of things don't age well, but...
Or better.
Or is it?
I mean, is the
We'll
content
know.
of the episode really questionable? Maybe. But is the content of like what they're like getting? Because it's not like a homophobic episode, right? Like it's very much like this guy is homophobic.
Homophobic,
but-
yeah.
So I have 9 wooden stakes. Would I be able to use this to plug any of these holes? Pop
It's not
them
a
in?
cartoon, man. It's
Yes, it is. This is a
It said use
giant
blankets
cartoon.
to plug the holes.
Oh my god.
I'm
Just
the
like,
board.
no,
I'm trying to
I
figure
know.
out what
My
I'm
hand.
gonna do.
I am so well versed in characters PCs want to play their character sheet, but it's still always like what? Like
I don't know.
it says here I have wood on my character
all the
sheet.
holes are circle, right?
I'm just here for the
mix
role
wood
play.
and wood like in Minecraft, right? And that makes more kinds of wood, right?
You try sticking your fingers in the holes and
I
then just
tried that
mix it.
already.
Could I
Water
fist the
doesn't come
hole?
out your ears.
What if we put our prisoner against the holes and they can?
Oh my god!
Just
Can I
help
fist the hole?
me! Just help me get there! You fucking weirdo!
I'll push you.
Yeah. Stick the pirate
Danny
captain
drops the bucket
Exactly.
and pushes Bambi.
feet first.
What caused the
I think
damage,
we were
fish
going,
stick?
like,
Let
in
me
a
tell you right
row.
now. It was a whole other boat that knocked us out of the sky smashed our balloon because we were flying, and now our ship is sinking because we were not supposed to.
Yeah, I haven't.
Be on the water.
I've been thinking about that. There's a whole other ship that is completely destroyed, and I would love to go.
I thought we went way past that.
I'll throw you in the water if you want.
Gone. Oh no, we don't have any control right now, and I have no idea what happened to it. And until our ship stops sinking, I'm not even thinking about it. But yes, there's a whole
Bambi has some
wreck,
control. She'll
which
throw you right in the water.
may or may not even be above water anymore. Okay,
I didn't think it was. I thought we had passed it.
It's definitely not. Yeah,
it's probably still sinking if it's sinking, or it's just a Viking.
Well, sometimes ships take a while to sink.
Yeah. Because it's just burning, right? It didn't fall like out of the sky and slam into the water, right? And they shot us. So our ship is actually in worse condition in some respects. Their ship's on fire, which is bad, but
yeah, their ship might not sink, but it doesn't make it seaworthy either.
Yeah, no, their hull is probably intact, but the ship is totally ruined.
But the fact that everybody on board is probably dead, that means just the rain will slowly cause it to start sinking. Like most ships, obviously your ship doesn't have a bilge pump because it's not really meant to be in water. It's not normally meant to be in water. Their ship would probably have a manual bilge pump. You have to keep... Ships are not watertight. That is something you have to stay on top of. So you guys have to do everything manually.
I have a question.
Anyway. Yeah,
there's a lot of questions in the chat. Which I feel
what do I roll to help Bambi get to the holes?
You can roll an athletics check.
Because if I cannot assist the holes myself, I want to assist my friend in doing so. I'm rolling. Oof, that's a 9.
It's a lot easier for you because you're a giant.
Yeah.
To move around.
Should I just go to the holes then? Just pass her?
No, you still have to make an athletics check because you could potentially be knocked down or something. Also, it's not quite like gnome size down below, but it is still, it's very cramped for you, right? Being over 7 feet tall. A 6 foot tall human would probably be okay in the hold or in the lower deck, but it does suck for you. So you've got 3, probably closer to 4 feet now of water, right? And then another 2 feet of not of air. So you're like this in that 2 feet, trying to hold a gnome. But yeah, a 9 for you. A 9 is enough.
Did you say we don't have a bilge pump on board?
No, you don't.
Maybe you're there. Do your magic.
Cool. So, Baby's very grumpy. She can't believe she fucking got stuck in the water. I never had to learn how to swim.
The beautiful southern coasts of Helroa.
While Bambi's repairing one hole, can I use my cloak to just try to stuff the other one?
You use your apparently waterproof cloak.
Not waterproof.
Wait! Don't do that. Don't do that yet.
Oh no! Don't.
So I have a question. How is the air? So our blimp, right, is busted and shit.
The balloon is deflated.
Mm-hmm. Are there holes in? Yeah. Oh shit! We're offline.
No.
We're reconnecting.
We were finally getting on track.
Yeah, I was trying to. Well, I thought about helping her before, but then it seemed like we were. I didn't know if we were going initiative order and we're just going around with what we're doing.
It's back.
So how is the balloon part Is there a fire underneath it that's blowing hot air up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's just a hot air
but
balloon.
The balloon itself, which is stitched together pieces of canvas, within a net, has just a massive rip in it. Right?
Found my pocket again.
Yeah. How long of a rip? I'm just trying to think of how much material I could use to fix it.
Pocky.
How much material you would need to... if you wanted to... it would probably cost you half cost in gold. Half the amount. Which is going to be pounds of... I presume it's canvas. Mm-hmm. It might be silk. I don't know. Maybe... but that would be the same thing as sails. I don't know. What do they make real hot air? But they make them out of silk now, don't they? Or polyester, probably.
No. I'm more wondering because I have a disguise kit. I also have all my tents and all that shit. And I was wondering if we could just patchwork it up.
Nylon.
Which is a type of
that'd be really awesome plastic. If you could just patch it up with costumes.
Yeah,
right.
That's what.
Civic is sometimes used with experimental balloons, but its flammability makes it unsuitable for most purposes. There you go.
It's got bits of wood on it by the looks of it. Like it's got a framework of wood.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's and then like rope on top that holds it down. I don't know. I'm sure there's like some Faerunian material. I haven't. Sorry, I only did a giant list of materials for Star Wars. I didn't do one for Faerun.
We forgive you this one time.
I'm mostly wondering if we could lift it enough that we could like get enough of the water out. Like if I fix that part of it.
I think right now the most help would be if you also carried buckets of water out.
No, I don't want to do that.
The boat is very allergic.
No,
the boat is very allergic to manual labor.
I will play a sea shanty to enlighten everyone.
That's kind of what I thought you were going to do from the beginning.
To be honest, you know what?
Inspire us.
You guys all have inspiration already. You didn't use it in the last fight.
Yeah, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, none of you guys did.
True. I forgot about that. You're right.
Well, I haven't had to use it yet.
Were we on round 3 yet?
Or been bad this whole time?
Yes.
Can I use my bardic inspiration to lift yet another bucket?
If it's the beginning of round 3 and I notice things are not going well, I'm gonna quit this second attempt on the spell and actually just, like screw it and just also help with the buckets because I thought it would be a little bit more sorted.
No.
I'm
gonna stop right now. None of us can pilot this ship, so if Marilee is dead, we can't do jack shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just heal her directly in one
her.
round then. We'll do that faster then.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, we can't do anything without her.
Jesus.
I'm always struck by the villains who are always trying to win. And they watch you guys and they go, how did I lose?
That's literally all I'm thinking. And the thing is, me emptying the buckets of water, I joked and I said, let me do this cartoonish thing while we figure out what we're doing. And that's been very beneficial, actually.
Yep.
They're just like, I had a crew. We were successful pirates. And the 4 dumbasses destroyed us.
Sometimes.
Yes. What is Marilee at for like hit points and stuff? Like, is she close to 0? Okay.
Yeah. She bumped her noggin real good when the boat went.
Well, when it's my turn, I'll take care of her.
Mm-hmm. You can go ahead and roll whatever you want to cast. You cast because we're going in like minute intervals right now.
Yeah. All right.
Then I will help Bucket.
And that last minute was real bad.
Great for me, not great for you.
Marcus, could you mage hand a hole? I don't know what that looks like.
No. I don't know. I can't.
It can exert technically 10 pounds of force, which is not enough to stop.
It's okay.
Water.
I just needed yes or no, and I believe you.
Yeah.
What if I mage hand a bucket?
I don't know if I don't know if 10 pounds could stop water from a tap.
Not even a
how
little
much
bit.
PSI is that, right? Like
nothing.
Would it, Derelith, would it help if I also helped heal? Or should I just do the buckets?
If I run out of healing spells, then maybe.
Yeah,
but for now, although I rolled real crap. So anyway, cure wounds. She regains 9.
Yeah, I mean 9 hit points is 9 hit points in D&D. Yeah. Like that's like everything for a commoner. So if she's alive and not dying.
Marcus, help me make the train of buckets.
Okay,
you can be up top. You can stay up top. I'll run them up to you. And you just dump them over the side.
That's fine. I'm cool with that. I will be the dumper.
Also, who else is really injured right now?
I can go faster now.
My steel defender is.
But you can't heal that, right? That's
no, you can't.
Yeah, it's not. It's a construct. It's not a.
Very upsetting.
Anybody else like low in hit points?
That's what I'm gonna roll.
I'm down.
I'm actually okay.
7.
I'm only down a few.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm the worst actually. I'm down to 14, so that's fine. That's enough. I just want to keep spells ready just in case.
A walrus attacks the ship.
A walrus? No.
Ideas!
Don't. We did see that. We did see that dragon before, so yeah, let's not.
Nah, he's not coming back. It's fine. He's going the other way. No, we do not see land. We see nothing. Fish sticks. I gotta tell you right now, we're real fucked.
Fish sticks.
We're absolutely fucked right now.
No, we're doing it. We're fine. I was keeping it level for a while. We just got to go faster, and now Marcus is part of it. We got it. Is Ghost Boy still with me?
Toot toot magic.
Man?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh yeah, on round 3 I roll again. Yeah, so let's see. Ghost Boy, here we go.
Yeah.
And -1. He spills a bucket.
We have Marcus.
When it's
I have a role-playing question.
Yeah, I saw something went past your face, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I realized it because Eric's got the
spooky.
thing. Oh, you can't
so
read. Oh,
my
that's funny.
character actually
Water
sees
level
there's-
3.7.
You got
You just gotta keep moving back and forth. All right.
Oh, it's
well, when it gets
3.7,
back to
we're
my
fine.
turn,
I like
I will
7
cast.
foot.
The hold, the lower deck is 6 feet.
Lower
if
deck.
it hits 5
Yeah,
feet,
half.
you're probably done.
Right.
I don't
We're
know
stopping
because
it.
you'd have to at that point you'd be bailing so fast. So I have a die I roll for how much water is added, and then I take your rolls and I divide it by a certain number, and that's how much water you remove.
All right.
So you got to beat the
Well, now
D12.
Marcus is helping.
The roll on the water is a straight strength though, right? Or is it athletics or what is it? Athletics. Ah, shit, I'm crap at this. I cast Expeditious Retreat on Xanon since she's the strongest of us. I don't know if that helps at all.
Why am I retreating?
No,
Fish Sticks is
it makes
wondering
you
if we have a plan B.
No, we don't even have a
This
plan
wasn't
A.
even plan A. We don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I know what will happen if your boat sinks. I also know what would
no.
happen if the boat doesn't sink. So I'm good either way.
So I don't know. Would Expeditious Retreat help at all? Make her move faster?
Not really. No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Xanon's the least impeded by all this out of everyone, right?
Yeah, but she also makes the best rolls too. So, all right. Well,
I
will
rolled a
also
9
start.
last time. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, I'll start helping with the buckets as well then on round 4.
Sorry, round 3. So, well, we got to round. So, was round 3 Xanon moving me there?
I thought that was round
2.
Well, round 2, you didn't make it.
No. So, round 3, she moved me there, and then I started doing mending.
So that means Xanon's not bailing
This
for
turn,
one.
and I failed the roll. I rolled. Yeah, I rolled for round.
well,
It
3.
does mean you close a hole.
All right.
The steel defender is still at the bottom of the stairs to help.
Giving.
And
Well,
I can't
that-
help round 3. So
That means one person should have had advantage on their bailing check.
would have been Marcus if he was bailing because I was healing the captain.
Yeah. Well, I've been
Eric's gone.
passing my bailing checks.
I don't know if he was,
But you weren't bailing.
but you weren't
round-
bailing that turn. Yeah, the only thing bailing that we know for
Because
sure
I was
that
helping
turn was
you.
the spirit, and the spirit failed that roll. So, Marcus,
damn it.
were you bailing water or
Why did nobody help me bail?
Don't look at me.
We're
I set my dog as I was fucking.
We've been
mending the
playing
ship.
D&D for like 3 fucking years, and you guys can't work together to save your life.
Isn't that our thing?
It is our thing.
It's what makes people love us.
Love, yes.
Yes,
No,
love.
we'll be fine because Bambi. I've made Bambi reach the thing. She can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
no,
has
so-
to roll. He is about to roll a die that will tell us whether or not we're about to sink into the fucking.
So the question
ocean.
is, Marcus, on round 3, were you bailing water or were you
Yeah.
doing something else?
Yeah.
Okay. So there was one person.
Me and Xanon were.
Oh, Xanon was doing something
We're
else.
doing
No, I was
train of-
helping. I
Oh.
was pushing Bambi to the hole finally, so
Oh.
that didn't count as me bailing my
All right.
water still.
Yeah, I started bailing at that point.
Well, then roll me an athletics check with advantage because of the steel defender.
So 20 or 7.
20,
20.
Yeah.
I'm doing math because if we were at Hey, you brought it back under 4 feet.
Yeah, thank you for helping. Okay,
Also, the
now
deck got smaller because Bambi fixed another hole.
Nice. Now, Bambi, you only have one more hole, right?
No.
No.
Yes.
there's more?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
have one
Yeah.
more.
Sorry. You have one more hole. You patch that up, and I'm gonna.
Well, I'm starting on the bailing of water. So if you can help her move around, there's 2 of us now doing the buckets. Well, technically 3 with the spirit, but whatever. So it's up to you whether or not you want to help.
I shouldn't need help to move around because I think the holes were both in the same. The 2 holes were in the same area, so I shouldn't need help to move around there.
All right, okay.
So you can everyone else can bail.
Bail train. 3 of us and the servant guy.
And the defender.
Yeah, can we put the servant guy up there so that way if the water spills, like, it's not immediately
I really wouldn't rely on that thing. It's got a strength of 2, okay?
Right. Is he, like, completely invisible, or are we just seeing, like, a floating
it is
bucket?
absolutely
invisible. It's a floating bucket,
That's what I thought.
You would not
like, oh,
see
shit, it's a ghost.
Even in the water. You wouldn't see it displacing water, even.
Fun fact, I don't think Xanon's ever seen you do that spell before, so she really does think a ghost
I
is
didn't
something.
even know he had Unseen Servant.
Didn't we also have another... What happened to our elf friend?
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't count when we're in peril, damn it.
He's not helping?
No.
Okay.
I hate it.
He might be doing something else. I don't know. I'll figure it out later when I think about it.
Yeah, we haven't been paying attention.
He's carrying the balloon for us because
he's also
been paying attention. I don't know who's we in this scenario.
He's also super stealthy, so he could be doing something helpful and you'd have no idea.
Well, I hope he is.
Maybe he's picking your pocket right now. You don't know.
At this point, I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also don't carry anything. I give Marcus all my money.
That's why I have a bag of holding.
Yeah.
The final hole in the hull is mended. You can all roll your athletics checks to see how much you bail. Because if for some reason you all fail, and we'd have to have 2 spectacular failures in a row for this to.
One person rolls with advantage.
I got a 20,
I have an 18.
Okay.
I got 14.
So it's 52.
Yeah, my 20 was still the best.
Oh, and I'll roll for the invisible.
Who's doing the advantage?
Oh my god, -3. It doesn't matter. Like, we all passed. I mean, unless you want to get the
I'm not going
advantage
to
of the ghost.
subtract 3 from your total. Don't worry. It just means it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially. You guys hustle, and you bring it down to a reasonable level of water in the ship. Your ship can actually float now.
Yay!
Of course,
we're not
everything in the lower deck
suck.
is it's obviously covered in water. It's soaked. Like things like maps.
That's the Bambi stuff.
Everything that was important.
Almost everything that's made of glass was destroyed.
Was shattered. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Shatters.
Shatters isn't dead.
I know Shatters is floating
Shatter's
around.
body isn't dead.
Shatters. I actually have devised a way to bring Shatters back.
I'm very excited
Can that
because
be
I know
like
exactly.
one-shot episode?
I
where,
do
like,
have
we
a
just
I
search
do
for
have-
Shatters.
It very much involves the same plane as the search for Grog. Yes.
Oh my god.
God, yes, please.
I do have a secondary character ready to go at any point.
I don't.
I mean, you guys, your current characters could end up there.
Thanks for the sub, Fish Sticks.
Thank you. By the way,
That's
it's
a lot of sense tonight.
I don't think I've ever shared this. The secondary character is Shatter's brother, Splinters.
Splinters.
Oh, that's so awesome! That's
Oh
a
my
great
god.
I want to make this happen. I start punching holes in the hull.
name. My backup character is just Ty.
Well,
Say
luckily,
no.
Derelith fell's not strong enough to punch a hole in
In reality,
somewhere between
or
1 foot and less than 1 foot of wood. So
Let's believe that our teamwork
That
in
magical-
saving the ship got us a sub. So
Was there no other crew members other than Marilee on here?
No,
she used to
No.
She flew it by herself.
Fly
Yeah,
her
that's what I
by
thought.
yourself.
I couldn't remember. If,
The ship was simple enough that
that was
it
part of the
possible.
problem.
Yeah, that was
It worked
pretty-
fine for her for like a fucking century.
until we came aboard.
Yeah,
She
and then you
couldn't
guys-
remember shit. It was not fine. She was
Yeah,
flying
there
on
was-
borrowed
There was
time.
never a lab or anything on the ship. Don't worry, it was always this clean.
yeah.
I remember the lab.
It's almost like I've given you a clean slate with your airship. What a nice DM to have done that.
Very nice, very nice. Can we
I
fly
think
again?
the dice, not the
He's
DM.
like, damn it, they saved the ship. I wanted to take it away from them.
No, I don't give a shit. You can have a fucking boat, airship, teleporter. I don't care.
Well, right now we have a raft because this thing has no sails and it has no.
We got it.
Maybe
We're not
our
moving
elf
anywhere.
friend
Does it have sails?
fixed the balloon for us.
yeah, his
I
stealth.
bet you he was just fucking meditating.
He's stealth.
Fucking
So
Just waiting for the
What an
end.
asshole.
We'll shove him off the boat if I see that little asshole and he has not
look,
been doing
we're not
something tangible.
little yet.
Little.
6'1" little. Actually, I think he's 5'11".
She will physically attack him,
my
and I
God.
mean that
By the
because
gods.
she's
He'll
mad
do
now.
the thing where he
She's
just holds
drowned a
your
little
head
bit,
like that, and then you can't like get at him.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
100%. But yeah, like she's drowned
He's
a
like,
little bit.
fucking died.
We'll just keep working until the water level's done, and then I will do something else. But that's my main character's focus right now. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
clearing water.
How long would it take us to clear everything?
Quite a while. I don't realistically
down
know
to
how
a-
long it takes to clear. Like,
log.
you're not going to get all the water because a bucket doesn't work on like an inch of water, right? Like,
Can we mop it up with our prisoner?
prison mop, another human being.
No.
No?
I was watching somebody play Escape or Return to Monkey Island, whatever it is, the
new
Monkey
one?
Island remaster.
The new one?
And there's a bit
Oh.
where like you walk up to a mop and the cook goes, "Put that down before you hurt yourself." Like,
Hey, you
it's
can hurt
like
yourself with a
dangerous mop, I guess. Like, okay,
And that's what makes Monkey Island so great.
never.
I gotta get the new one. Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it does.
Oh man, everything's wet. The hammocks are wet. It's
Are the snacks
As-
all wet?
as Spencer Crittenden would say,
Little
"Oh
bit.
yeah, it's real bad."
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dear.
that stuff is it's all messed
He's actually
up.
not a Minnesotan, but
Oh.
Um,
Oh, jeez.
with those holes patched up and everyone else
Yeah.
failing,
you are safe.
so my first instinct is going to be to like go and like try and find something to fix. Would probably
Well,
go.
Oh yeah, the
to
systems.
You
are all-
haven't technically repaired any hit points on the hull, right?
No.
You've just
Gotta
let's see.
repair the
Is
hole.
Marilee awake enough that she could help us navigate a way out?
It's half.
Well, you have a navigator. That's Darylith Fell, and he fucked up last week. Fucked
Yeah.
up his roll.
Yikes.
When do I get another chance on that?
He's not a navigator. He's a quartermaster, I think.
The quartermaster does the navigating.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it's not quartermaster.
I mean, you are technically correct.
The best kind.
I mean, you're still in a storm. The storm is not abated. So there's that to contend with. Sort of like out of the... Well, you were always in the frying pan, but now you're like... You were drizzled in oil for a while there.
Yes. I'm curious how far you can take this analogy.
And then you kind of got sauteed a bit. But now you put the lid on so that the fire's out.
Sauteed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we're still in it, so
You're
that doesn't
still
help.
definitely in the fire. I mean, it's water, but
We're
the
out
fire...
of the frying pan
Dude,
and into the oven.
I don't know.
I like making bad metaphors for some reason.
That's okay.
Those are, yeah.
Yes, you can now attempt to repair the ship, but more likely what you guys need to do is get out of the storm
Yeah, I was gonna say.
before your
Yeah.
ship takes more damage.
Right.
But we
okay.
don't know where we are because
should
our
I roll
navigator's
again?
garbage.
It was garbage last week. I can hear you. I'm standing right next to you. When's the next time I can make another roll, though? That's the question. I don't know how.
I'll do those in like
Yes.
hour chunks. So we were just dealing
Okay.
in like time frame of
we were in
minutes.
very
So
minutes.
before we go into like a higher tier of,
Okay.
of hour chunks, is there anything else anybody wants
I
to do?
We'll cast Prayer of Healing then within a 10-minute chunk, assuming nothing happens to interrupt me, and then
Okay, so everybody,
So
you can go ahead and roll, and everybody will gain their.
okay.
Are you healing
Nice.
the pirate captain?
I can only heal, I think, 6 people that I can see. So that's pretty much just us, right? So myself. Wait, can I include myself?
You can heal yourself. Is anybody you
Okay,
can see?
all right.
So if you can see yourself,
Us
Yeah,
plus the
so-
elf and Marilee.
well, Gabe
Barely,
didn't
that's
take
it.
any.
That's all of
Gabe
us.
didn't take any damage
Oh.
in the fight
Okay.
because nobody.
Okay,
guess
well,
you
if I
could
he was hidden a
technically
lot of the time.
heal.
Assuming I see Gabe, and I know he's not injured, then I will heal the captain. But if not, I'm healing Gabe.
He doesn't. He's fine.
Sorry. Everyone gets 11 hit points back.
Gabe's like, I'm not even here. What if Gabe fell off the side during the battle?
Be so sad. I'm also as a ritual, I'm gonna cast Identify on the balloon. I know you said it's likely not magical, but I'm gonna cast Identify on it anyways. Identify, well, I mean, you know how it works.
I have two kinds of bad news for you. One, it's not magical.
Yeah.
Two, if a magic item is broken and you cast Identify on it, once a magic item breaks, it's no longer magical. And there's no way to return the magic to it unless you can create it. Yeah, so even if it had been, it wouldn't be now.
Fair enough. I still cast it, though.
You can make it magical again.
The magic was the friends.
We made it
the balloon seams.
Damn it.
Not as all as it seems.
You're on the dop deck, tending to the balloon, and you see Gabe pull himself off the side, like back onto the top of the ship. Goes, I've been I've been over the side for I don't even know how long.
Amy's unamused.
It's real bad.
I'll drown him.
It's real bad over there. Have you ever been? It's a good thing I'm tied off on the boat. These ropes really came in handy. You guys should have done this.
I'm just gonna watch Bambi.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just.
I think I know what it's like to be keel hauled now.
Not yet.
I was waiting for it.
I can't remember. Shit. Is salt water good or bad to drink?
Why don't we test it?
This is water everywhere. Let's all have a drink, right? That's what they say?
Yeah, a little bit.
Remember when the boat fell? I'm going to have a little lay down.
Don't know where you'll do that.
Just right here, I think.
My God, Gabe.
I yanked Kelemvor out of my bag and I whisper in his ear. And I want Kelemvor to bother the shit out of Gabe for the next. Nap. Yep, absolutely not. No naps for Gabe. It's literally every time that he's about to do it, I want Kelemvor to make a little whistle in his ears.
How do you feel about Kelemvor no longer existing?
Yeah, I was gonna say that could end.
Now, do you mean that from a destruction perspective, or
from a half elf, half man, just taking it and slowly crushing it in his hands?
He has to catch it first.
Capable though.
He's the shadow fist. His hands are faster.
He is the shadow.
His hands are faster than darkness.
Okay, so assuming there isn't a huge fist fight in the next hour, I will make another roll.
Not a 1.
Go for it.
Excellent. Cool.
God.
Do you need us to roll for the?
He's got a dexterity saving throw of +4.
This is happening.
I don't know what you're rolling for. Gabe's not going to destroy your thing. He's just going to ignore it.
That's an 11.
How do I do another navigation roll?
Wisdom, survival, or there's a navigation tools.
Okay, I will roll survival then.
I'm glad I wrote all of the rules in Discord so one person could read them.
Thank you.
I rolled a B,
be mad.
which in
on D&D Beyond,
D&D Beyond, which is a natural
like an A.
Beyond.
And I got a +5, so 25.
Oh wow.
I'm not that shit. See?
Yeah, you might have figured out which way is out of the storm.
That would be better than last week.
By some fucking miracle.
It is. I'll take it.
Oh, we want to go where there's low pressure.
I thought you said stay in the rain. I misheard.
We've all been there.
My eye. My doctor said I'm not supposed to get balloons in it. The doctor said I can take my eye patch off for 1 minute a day, just long enough to see Santa Claus. My eye, I'm not supposed to get raw fish in it.
Womp, womp,
It's not fish sticks.
So Marilee will tie off, and unfortunately, her helmet doesn't fit anymore, which is probably too bad because it probably would have come in handy.
Why does her helmet not fit?
Because it's from when she was a child.
Remember?
What?
This is her uncle's airship.
This wasn't her airship.
Oh,
her
okay, jeez. All right. Yeah,
this airship is older than every character here.
I'm looking at it from a healing perspective. I thought her head was swollen.
If Gabe went back in time and lived another 100 years, it would probably still be older than him.
And we were the ones that fuck it up, guys. We're awesome. We left our mark.
We're fixing it.
Well, to be fair, Oswald did crash it twice.
Okay.
So,
I made it though, so we at least knew what he was fucking doing when he tried to repair it.
He knew how to fix it.
So with Marilee piloting us out of this, are we headed towards the coast?
We don't know. We're just heading out of the storm, so we'll see how lucky.
That's a great question.
This
I'm
is
gonna
up to
roll
the DM now.
D8.
We're moving on up.
Moving on up.
A 1 being north.
Moving on up.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you what direction you're going, but I
I should
know.
have saved it for when we fix the balloon.
Great.
You need to tell us. I knew
So
that.
we could be going further out into the. Jeez.
Doesn't matter as long as we're not in the storm.
No, it does matter. It'd be better if we ran aground right now. Honestly, I want to get off this stupid thing.
I'll get you off the fucking thing if that's what you really want, Steve.
We're so close to Candlekeep. I can smell it. It's only 4 days away.
It really smells like candles, you know?
I hope not. It's supposed to be.
We're
books.
definitely nowhere near Candlekeep anymore, thanks to the balloon
know.
scenario.
Thanks to the balloon incident, we completely lost the plot.
All right. Well, what happens
we
after
finally
we
got
make
plot
that
again?
sail? Do I need to roll again to navigate, or what's happening?
Well,
We need to see what happens first.
you probably have to navigate once per day once you're out of the storm. I'm also gonna have to roll for the next day's weather, which is one of my favorite things.
Okay,
We've not
I'm
had
not.
good
I'm not.
weather
I'm not a
rolls.
fan of non-teleport style travel now. I would rather use planar travel going forward if we can arrange that.
Planar travel is broken because it's
I
like, why would I
prefer
use
ornate
teleport
travel.
when I could teleport to another plane and then back to this plane with perfect accuracy?
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Gather
by
them
way
right
of Beator, that's fine
Like Eric,
with
here's
me.
my joke.
Did I tell you that's how it works in Starfinder? They're faster than light travel.
Right.
They jump through other dimensions.
Oh, so it's basically the warp.
Yeah.
So
Hammer?
you can
Yeah, I
have
was
like a
gonna
hell
say.
drive, or you can have a shadow drive. Or
Oh, hell drive! I like that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so you
Hell
jump
drive?
to Baitor, and then you jump back to the prime material.
Well,
I was like-
technically, it's not an FTL drive because we're
Yeah,
not
I know.
actually
I
moving.
know.
Anyway. I heard you that time.
And that's how they do random encounters, because sometimes you pull stuff with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Makes
that's fantastic. Oh, I was going to
Should
say,
do
yeah,
a
Event
paper
Horizon
too.
is a very good example of
Yeah.
kind of like what happens in that scenario and the warp. Sorry, what was the earlier joke I missed?
Which one?
I made a lot. I don't remember.
The one that Eric heard, but okay.
God, I don't
What did I
remember
say?
which one.
So
It just happened.
All right.
I already don't remember.
you guys
you guys.
What's the
sail
rewatch?
for quite a while. You realize as you're sailing, obviously
Let's
you're
I
all
remember the joke.
you're all wet. Everything's wet right now.
Okay, remember, keep remembering it.
The air is getting colder. The
Oh,
rain
no.
is letting up, and at a certain point, you're sailing, and the rain turns to snow.
Fuck.
Oh, it went in a giant
only
circle.
And
The show's called Dead Ice, guys. We can't escape the snow.
We're gonna go back.
It's total
let's go to
random.
Luskin.
I rolled a number
We rolled
on the D20.
one.
I know which direction you're headed because
We
of
got a
that.
fucking one.
No, one would be due. Well, one would be due north.
One was north. Yes.
So
there's other-
somewhere.
is
There's other
the
norths.
so the tarp that used to be the balloon? Is it rolled? Have we rolled it up and put it somewhere, or is it
I
just
don't know,
fucking?
You can tell. You want to roll it up and put it somewhere? You can roll it up and put it
I
somewhere.
do.
You need to
decided
dry it out.
stand
All right.
the
I
entire
want to do
time.
that because if there's a little place underneath where they lit a fire, we can at least have some warmth, right?
What?
Because
Okay.
something was blowing hot air up, right? Was there not?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like, you want to light it on fire? No, we need that.
The area that would blow the hot air up.
Okay, well, all that being true, what was the joke that I missed?
Thank you, because I was about to tell you. The joke you missed was Dave was talking about, and he said, like, planner travel.
Yeah.
Or planar travel, he pronounced. And I said, I prefer ornate travel. Like fancy travel versus
I got
planar.
it. I where's my dice? Good.
No.
I appreciate you remembering
I was really proud of that one. I think
now the second thing I was going to ask is, do we see look at David's face. He's good. He's good for tonight. Do we see any landmarks, or is it all just snow and sky and water?
You don't see any landmarks yet.
Oh my god.
What time of day is it?
No, it's been a whole day.
You're coming into early morning, so the sun is beginning to rise on the direction of the ship. Well, the sun obviously rises in the east.
It sets in the west. We know.
Right. Even on Toril. So your east for you is, I'm not going to give it in boat terms because I don't think anybody's going to understand that. You're back right.
Okay. All right. That helps.
So before the end of the day, the bosun should roll a repair check with the carpenter's tools that we do still have. Don't know why this accident is happening. Hasn't existed this entire adventure.
We're going southwest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going northwest.
We are indeed going northwest.
Because it's behind us.
I was wrong.
Anyways,
right.
but so
it's fine.
bosun, and you are the bosun. Strength, a strong giant.
Strong giant.
Adjacent person.
Thank you.
I like it with the K better. It's fun.
Yes, strong. So the airship's bosun may make a strength with carpenter's tool check on a 15 plus. Each damage component gains 1d6 plus crew quality, which I think is probably 1 or 2. If we're lucky.
Check.
Can we include the pirate captain and combined crew for crew quality? No, okay.
No.
I thought he'd be worth at least 0.5, you know.
Sorry, just to be clear, is the balloon a component?
Mm-hmm. But I do believe it says a component that isn't at 0 hit points.
A component other than the hull that had 0 hit points becomes functional again.
It's okay, guys. I got the 16, so.
Now,
I'm being pretty
again, these rules don't normally include airships. So let me go over this again.
Well, that's why I asked if it was a component.
Technical.
I love the blinks.
A good bosun has a high strength score.
We should get us.
I don't know how Dave puts up with us, honestly.
I don't.
He loves that.
He goes home and he's like, I hope they had fun.
I am home. What do you mean I go home?
He turns off the
camera. He never really.
Right now, like
none of us are home
guys,
right now.
I'll see you next week. I'm gonna go home now. I'm just getting my car.
The audience doesn't know.
Go home.
I don't know. We're zooming from our closets and basements and stuff.
Don't ruin the illusion.
Do you remember that one time Eric was like, wow, it's really raining here, and I took off my headphones and was like, I don't hear anything. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're all in fucking Canada and I'm in the US. Oh man, I think about
Good
that
thing
all
is
the
it was
time.
raining for all 4 of us and just not you, so because Canada,
Yeah, I got that.
where it rains all at the same time.
I think there was another time where I was like, wow, this storm is really picking up, and you guys were like, it's fine.
Yeah, that's true. I think, I remember that. That was actually a very serious storm in the States.
Yeah.
Across a lot of
Wasn't
states.
that the one where you guys had like tornadoes near you?
Yeah, it was bad.
That was like this time last year. There was literally a tornado a mile from my house.
Yikes.
And it was headed towards my work, and I was like restocking shelves, and I was like, if I die, I die. Like, I was like, if this tornado fucks up these shelves I just spent the last like 10 hours doing, I'm gonna kick its ass.
Save the oldest magic boxes.
I went to my comic book store today to get a comic book, and I totally didn't realize it comes out in October. Felt like such a dumbass.
I hate when that happens, because like you probably saw the pre-order pop up for it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
FOC is final order is 3 weeks before it comes out.
Yeah,
I have amended the rules. Pray I do not amend them further. So the
Pray to who?
And the
men.
balloon, unfortunately, when they're at 0 points, because otherwise this adventure would be real boring.
So there's a chance.
You'll have to do some other.
Dave's like, there's a 1 in a billion chance you're allowed to do this, and we're like, never tell me the odds.
I mean, by that logic, then I should also be allowed to use mending on it then, because I was allowed to use mending on the hull.
I didn't say you couldn't use mending on.
Excellent. Very excited for my mending adventure.
Oh god.
The balloon, unlike the hull, isn't a series of it's a big tear,
that was a magician's
right?
reference if anybody's read the books and watched the TV show. It was the name of a chapter in the book, and then an episode in the TV show.
Oh, what are we talking about?
I really hope there's one person out there who's like, I know exactly what you're talking about, because everyone else is going, you're a chapter
love those
title?
books, and I really love the TV show.
Anyways, you get to roll one on a 15 plus. You get to roll 1d6 plus crew quality.
Ooh, we are quality crew. We're gonna get
one.
Yes, we made one, guys.
Number one.
You're definitely not a quality crew, but
These guys aren't inspired
we don't
anymore,
have
right?
quantity.
A fair point.
Like that's
correct.
past.
It's been many hours.
Yeah.
Also, can everybody make me a Constitution save?
Fucking hell.
Why?
Because you
we've been
haven't
out.
slept yet.
Yeah, we've been on an open ship for a whole day, and we were in the rain.
And you're cold and wet.
I'm not cold.
Cold doesn't affect
The rest
me.
of you are cold and wet.
Thank you. It's 16.
That's a pass.
20.
13.
Pass.
Wait, what was it? Constitution? Was that what you
Saving,
said?
right?
Xanon's DC's lower because she's also resistant to cold.
Yeah.
She's acclimated.
Yeah, Constitution save.
I got a 10.
Merrily failed and Gabe rolled in that 20.
Fuck you.
Of course, Gabe fucking would.
Rolling the water
I love how in the previous episodes we're like, "Yay, Gabe, our
new
new friend, he's
friend."
so cool," and then like he falls off the side of a ship, and we're like, "Fuck you, Gabe. Where were you when
Out
we
of
were
everyone,
sinking?"
he's the one that
And
fell
he's
off
like
the ship.
drowning.
God damn.
Oh, a shadowy boy.
That light-footed motherfucker with his fast hands. You're telling me he couldn't catch the side of the railing? Fuck that.
You mean the wet railing?
Who's a shadowy boy? Who's a shadow?
Yeah, who's the shadowy boy? I love him. It's okay. I'm only a little mad.
I mean, you'd probably be mad if I told you some of the heinous things he did before he became chaotic good, back when he was chaotic evil.
Eh.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out when we get to Candlekeep.
Unless you hate orcs, in which case you're gonna love what he did.
Yeah, I don't think we care about orcs, do we?
Yeah, those are war crimes.
Yeah, I don't.
All right. I
Did they take
actually
a
his-
have.
little bit.
Did they take his wagon? I would understand.
There was no wagon.
I ran out of spell slots. Shit. Okay, never mind.
Um,
Just for future
you know,
reference. Yep. Go ahead.
well, you'll have another day go by, so you guys can try
Day go by?
and sleep. No, Eric. I don't know what you're gonna try and do in that other day, but you can tell me. You can maybe. Is it per day that the bosun can attempt? Or sorry, yeah, the bosun can attempt.
end of
I
each
believe
day.
it is.
And then for me, I'm also
You
navigating.
got a bunch of activities. You have like drawing maps, foraging for food,
Singing shanties?
navigating. Which
You definitely can do that. It's not an action, but you can do it, and you should.
I should. I will inspire everyone by singing sea shanties.
I'm literally. Bambi is going to surround herself with her dream team, the Steel Defender and Delum
Remember
Feldley.
when the pandemic started and everybody was doing those sea shanty videos?
Did you know that Nickelback made one of their songs into a sea shanty?
I believe that 100%.
So something weird happened because at the start of the pandemic, I started playing Assassin's Creed 4. And then a week after I started playing, everyone was talking about sea shanties. I'm like, I've already been listening to sea shanties for a week. They're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd already memorized like
The Weatherman?
Nice.
actually I roll
Is
is it roll it on over? What is it called?
Donkey riding, way, hey, away we go. Riding on a donkey.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. Just kidding. It's a terrible one. Don't.
Oh, it's Roll the Old Chariot. That's the one.
I wasn't gonna play the. I was going to play the Warhammer Epic Sax guy, but we ran really long on Monday.
Oh my god.
It was almost.
I was legit like, I'm just gonna have to leave because I needed to go to bed.
There was a moment where I was like, maybe I should just cut off Hawk. Just like
yeah, guys.
just now.
I tuned into your show after my class ended.
Yep.
My class ran late. So
I was
like,
so tired.
I was so tired too.
I had an exam first thing.
I did not
morning.
expect some of the things to take as long as they did.
Yeah. I thought mine
said
was
what would
too
happen.
long, but-
I said I would take 5 minutes, and I probably took 5 minutes.
Yeah. No, yours was nice and tight.
Mine wasn't
I
that
tried
long.
to keep mine
was
as
it?
short as. I don't think it was too bad.
I heard.
I think mine was about the length I expected,
Mm-hmm.
but
Veronica
Veronica
Mars was a while.
yeah, Veronica Mars was long.
Okay, so
So we'll do the show, though.
you can attempt to navigate again,
Yes.
Sarah Lefell.
Now, how does the inspiration work from the singing?
You can roll. You can add a D6 at this level. Is it a D6 or a D8 now? I think it's still a D6. It's the bard's job to know that, but he can't hear us apparently.
What's the inspiration?
It is a D8.
bonus?
You can add a D8
All
to your roll when you're navigating.
Have we slept during any of this time, or are we still not sleeping?
It's the
rolled-
first day. It's the day.
I
I
thought we were on
rolled
the
a
next
10
day.
total.
10 total.
We already rolled for Constitution.
I'm just gonna take your boat, your little mini here on Owlbear, and I'm just gonna move it over here.
What you're looking at, but I don't. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. Okay,
I thought we were way more south.
Oh, that's fine.
Is it?
Word?
This is fine. We're like
At
a
least
dog.
we know where we fucking are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except we're wet instead of on fire. So
Were we not near Neverwinter
I'm fine.
last time?
We were close to Luskin.
Yeah.
I thought we had
decided
That's
to-
how we ended up with this fucking predicament.
You decided to avoid
We're not
Luskin.
that far off.
Now that you're basically still in the north, near Gunderlund, which could be good or bad. You don't really know yet. I guess somebody's gonna have to roll a history check next time because it's 11 o'clock. Everybody's gotta go to bed.
Oh, the time really flew tonight.
wish we were flying.
When you're flying again, we can play the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, during that day that
Airship.
he's rolling a navigation check, I am going to be mending
Okay.
with my brain trust, who are with the brain trust. So of course the Steel Defender is just there for moral support, but Dylan Feldley is like very carefully picking through, and where he sees little problems, he's like pointing at them.
I was wiggling the ship around. That was fun.
I was wondering how
See it
what
on
was
the
going
stream.
on.
I was like,
Can your
"Ooh."
homunculus deliver a touch spell for
Yes.
you? So technically, he can deliver mending for you. I think.
Yes.
That's very interesting.
So
That's
even
like,
if you,
that
I'm
could be
going to
very
stand over
useful.
there. I'm going to cast mending on that thing.
yeah,
For once.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
At the end, Bambi, next week, I'm going to have you roll to see how good of a
it's
job
like a
you
death
do.
saving throw.
Because though mending is magical, it doesn't make up for not, necessarily knowing what you're doing.
Fair.
Two quick questions though. Like, since it's been 2 whole days, do we get an opportunity to attempt a rest or not?
That's up to you.
That ain't it. Yeah.
Like, we don't.
And it's
all
not been
have
2
to
whole
be-
days. This is the first day.
Thank
after.
you.
Oh, it's
You
the first day?
said it
Oh,
like
yeah.
3 times.
See, I was thinking like what Steve did. I thought we were on the
I
second day.
gotcha.
Yeah.
We're all gonna take a nap and we're gonna be fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a
Like in
little
rotations?
8-hour nap.
Are we going to? Yeah, I want to do it in
Yeah.
rotations, but I want to know whether we roll it now or do we do it all next week? Like, what's the protocol for
We
that?
should do it now.
Yeah.
That way we're well rested before we come back.
Yeah. Although he may have something up his sleeve, so we might not be able
That's
to.
fine. He can
Not wearing
interrupt as
sleeves.
soon as we begin.
That's even more concerning.
Never
the other
stopped
question
the real
is:
magician.
did we
Close-up
get
magic.
any XP from the fight and getting
I
out of
thought
the
I
storm?
gave you XP for winning that fight, didn't
You
I?
did not.
No.
Okay.
I
I'm pretty sure I gave you 390 XP each already for that.
Oh yeah.
No, he did because I remember Steve said like a really high amount, and we're like, we don't have that much, but I
Right.
guess he got it from
He
his
fought a
I'm
dragon.
still not quite there.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
from the dragon. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Fought his
No, it's just because I'm so close. I forgot that. Yeah, we didn't quite get enough.
Yeah,
to
you
get
said,
to
"Oh, I'm
yeah.
so close," and we're like, "What the
And
fuck?"
we're like 3,000 away.
Okay. Sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you. Just wanted to double check that.
Well,
All right.
Thanks
Well,
for
I guess we'll
tuning in
deal
to
with the
this
resting
chaotic
next time.
episode.
we're not
So
rolling
we'll-
our sleeps.
So we'll roll the old chariot along.
All right.
Next time.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Like
Thanks for watching. Thanks for the subs.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.